All right, thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Stephen Muhammad. I would like to thank Minister Rodney and all the panelists for the program today. My question is, does any of the panelists have any observations on the discussion taking place among the Democratic candidates about reparations?
Yes, excellent. There's so much I want to say, but very quickly to answer that important question, we will never receive reparations until we separate. Here is the problem. We're being played by the children of our slave masters. We should be so offended by the fact that there is a committee to discuss whether Congress should study reparations, which Representative John Conyers put before them 30 years ago. But where was the study to give $10 billion a year to Israel, where there are 3 million people, because Israel's a military base for the U.S. in Africa? Our problem is, when we say, are we ready? I love what my brother just said. When a woman is being bounced off the walls and her eyes black and her arms broken, you don't have an option. You have to leave. To say that we can't self-govern emanates from a badge of inferiority, because we live in a structure that is built on white superiority and black inferiority, and it permeates our thinking. We have no idea what we can do because we've never been free to do it. But when the Titanic started going down, you had no choice but to jump in that water. If you couldn't find a chair to float on or get in one of those lifeboats. Have we realized that let's take race out of it. America is falling. America is imploding. Look who's in the Oval Office. A sociopath is in the Oval Office. And the only value that he has to us is he is the Pharaoh who's going to negotiate for that territory, the art of the deal. I close on that point with this, that the Democrats talking about reparations, we're being made mockery of because there's things as silly as everybody should get a check for 145 grand. The difference between us and China, us and Cuba, us and everybody else, we don't exist as an identifiable geographic and political entity. We will go and form our government. When you're paying reparations to Germany, who gets the money? The German government. You understand? So we have to be self-governing. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, start with a territory. The Mormons were being persecuted when they created their religion, or it was revealed to them, however they started their religion, Church of the Latter-day Saints. They were on the northeast part of the United States. The first leader, I think, was killed. And they kept moving. They moved to Ohio. Then they were persecuted. And finally, they went out to Utah. And they overpopulated Utah. That's all they did. They moved there. And they took over. They're not out there in isolation or desolation. You can fly into Salt Lake City. You can go get on United or Delta American right now and go out to Salt Lake City and stay in a hotel and come back. But I'm going to tell you something. When you go to Utah, the way of life is the life of a Mormon. So no matter what your personal belief system is, you're going to act like a Mormon. Because there's no Hooters, there's no strip clubs. The alcohol is very weak and diluted. Everything closes. The streets roll up when the sun goes, because that's their belief system. That's their way of life. So all we are saying is we want an area where we can live our way of life. And don't say they're going to kill us. Don't say that. Because they've been killing us since they first met us on the shores of West Africa.
All right.